How's it going, guys? Dustin at Daily Grind Fantasy, and in today's video, we're going to be building out a PrizePicks 5-flex slip using some of the top plays off the DGF Optimizer. Before we get into the video, though, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you get notified every time we post a video. Drop a like on this video, guys, because it really does help us out. We would appreciate that as well. But as you guys can see, Ketel Marte over 8.5 hitter fantasy score is going to be my first play of this slip, and let's talk about it. So we hop over to the optimizer, and we see that is the top play at 55.81% odds to hit, or fair odds percentage. If we click the little fantasy score tab next to his name, we'll see it bring up fantasy scores, and we can see that if DraftKings taken all the even lines for the stats that make up hitter fantasy score on PrizePicks, would project this about 10 hitter fantasy score. So it's off by 1.5 hitter fantasy score in favor of the over when you're taking into consideration that PrizePicks has this set to 8.5. So we'll go ahead, take the over of 8.5 on Ketel Marte's hitter fantasy score. So we have that locked in. And we're going to go ahead and jump right down to the second one. It's going to be Justin Verlander and Luzardo under 12 strikeouts combined, right? So 55.66% odds to hit. So let's go ahead and lock them in our slip. So Justin Verlander and Luzardo under 12 pitcher strikeouts, both in Houston-Miami game. We'll take that on the under as well. Now, wanted to show you guys this. So this is the Daily Grind Fantasy Twitter here, right? If you're not following on Twitter, mine's at sportsbydustin, and you can follow at DG Fantasy on Twitter. Look at all the success we've been having. Taco Tuesday, as always, huge success using the optimizer. Everybody on here can show you. You can scroll through the Twitter. Everybody's tweeting the win and slips every single day, every single night. Not just Taco Tuesday. Every single night we're having so many people with a lot of success. Even TJ yesterday hit a big slip. Went 5 for 5 here on Underdog. So let's keep it going. Let's see some more success. If you guys are winning and you're already following us, go ahead, tweet us out any of your guys' big wins or whatever you want. We'd love to see them. So next up, Reed Detmer's going to be under 6 strikeouts. Looks like the near even line, maybe some slight juice on the over of 5.5, but we get this at 6. So there is a discrepancy here when comparing to the sportsbook market. These 4 sportsbooks have this set to 5.5. We get it at 6 on PrizePicks. So the slightly more aggressive number. We're going to want to take the... Okay, so it's been bumped. It has been bumped. So we're going to go ahead and dodge that for now. Good news is Jose Ramirez over 7 hitter fantasy score has popped up. Verlander has now been bumped. See, this is how fast it moves, guys. This is why if I wasn't talking through all these plays to you guys here on YouTube, I'd be able to get them in by using the optimizer, by refreshing all the time. But I'm getting the video out for you guys, trying to go ahead and get you guys some plays here on YouTube. But that's why it's so important to have the optimizer. If you guys want to check it out, it's going to be linked in the description with a 7-day free trial for you guys to use. If you like it, keep it on, baby. But let's go ahead, continue this slip because we can still get some plays in here. We're going to add Jose Ramirez now to the slip. Oh, I gotta type it in like that. All right, so right now we have 2 hitter fantasy scores, Ketel Marte and Jose Ramirez. You guys are seeing this happen in real time. And then Detmer's was bumped. Luzardo was bumped. And so now let's actually add this tennis play in here. Djokovic versus Davidovich. Something like that. Either way, it's still a really solid tennis play. Let's go ahead, and it's going to be over 19.5 total games, so that's not it. Be careful. A lot of these names are very similar here. Did we see it get bumped? Hang on one second. Let me look at this. Alejandro and Novak. Do we see Alejandro or Novak? Yeah. Fokina. It says Fokina is... Okay, so that is the last name. He has 2 last names. See, they're trying to throw me off here. Sorry, guys. So we're going to take the over of 19.5 games. Pinnacle's got this minus 141 to go over. And remember, you're getting a minus 141 play at minus 119 implied odds here on PrizePicks. So still getting a really good bang for your buck by putting this play in. I know it's taking a second, but let me see if I know those two plays have been bumped right here. So we can come down here to Taylor Motter and Michael Chavis, both over 0.5 total bases. Now, why this works is because we're getting in two plays that are 56 and 55%, or almost 56%. So those two 56%ers, this 54.4%, and then we get two lower around 54%. Remember, we're looking for average odds or average fair odds percentage on our individual slips, or our average odds percentage to hit being 54.34% or higher on individual legs. So by doing that, taking these two lower 54 plays that are under that 54.34% with these 55 or 56 percenters will average out that percentage above that 54.34% that we're needing. So that's why we're able to go ahead and take these. But yeah, let's go ahead and slide these into the slip. So Taylor Motter and Michael Chavis to round out the 5 flex. Let's see. Motter, let's see, make sure they're there. Yep, so it's going to be Motter on the over, and then Chavis on the over of 0.5 total bases. So that rounds it out. We have 2 hitter fantasy scores. Ketel Marte over 8.5 hitter fantasy score. Jose Ramirez over 7 hitter fantasy score. Then we go to tennis. Djokovic over 19.5 total games. Taylor Motter over 0.5 total bases. Chavis over 0.5 total bases. That rounds out a plus EV slip here on PrizePicks in a 5-pick flex. You're getting all these plays at minus 119 implied odds on PrizePicks in that 5-pick flex. That is it for today's video. Make sure if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe. Like it if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's cash.